welcome back to Tesla Electron. Keith here. I hope you've had a fantastic week. Some exciting news here in Australia over the last week or so. BYD has opened a shop in Sydney, and so that should be very exciting. It is at 50 Riley Street, Darlinghurst, so that's going to be exciting. I might go down and have a look at that over the next couple of weeks to have a look at the BYD. But I thought it would be great to have a look at the BYD and what seems to be coming. So let me switch over to the desktop and let's have a look. So here it is. It's the Atto 3 from BYD. It's going to retail here in Australia, drive away at $44,990. Now, compared to the Tesla Model 3, that's a good $20,000 difference. And there are some very good features about the BYD. As I've said before, I'm completely all in for Tesla, but I love to see other EV makers coming to market because they're not eating Tesla's lunch, they're eating the old OEM's lunch. So people will get the idea that they're much better off to have an electric vehicle than to have a petrol or diesel. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to go and buy an electric vehicle. This one here from BYD, it doesn't look too bad. What do you think? You can order it online, of course, the same as you can for Tesla. It has up to 480 kilometers range. The standard range is 320, I believe. And the standard is up to 420 with a maximum of 480. Let's just scroll through the website. It's got 7 years warranty, the same as the Tesla. That's excellent. Battery and vehicle warranty. Pretty important that the battery is covered for that 7 years. AC and DC charging ports and 220 volt emergency charging cable. That's fantastic because that's what we've got here in Australia, 240 volt. Approximately 45 minutes charge time with supercharger DC max 80 kilowatts. So it can take a maximum high DC rate of 80 kilowatts. Still pretty cool. Efficiency and intelligence, lane departure warnings, intelligent cruise control with ABS and traction control. Standard fare these days for a vehicle. Built-in audio, phone, accessories, and multifunction display, steering wheel controls. Fairly standard things for most vehicles. You can even apply for finance to purchase it through evDirect finance. So that's excellent. It's got 7 SRS airbags, front side, full-length curtain and driver's passenger side airbags. So that's excellent in itself. That's good. It's got child restraints. They're a mandatory requirement here in Australia. So that's necessary regardless of which vehicle you purchase. It's got plenty of load space. That's something that I do miss with my Tesla Model 3 is some good load space. The problem with the Model 3 is, yes, I can open the boot, but I can't open the back of the vehicle, which means that if I need to put something in bigger than fits in the boot, I'm out of luck. So this is a small SUV, so that's just fantastic. That's a really, really good idea. 60-40 split, folding rear seats, that's standard, most vehicles these days. Up to 1,330 litres of boot space. That's humongous. That's fantastic. 6-way driver, 4-way front passenger power adjusted seats. That's pretty exciting. So that's the interior. That's what the interior looks like. Pretty nice. It looks like it's got or maybe Apple CarPlay. So that's standard for most modern vehicles these days. It is one of the things that I do miss, I must admit, on my Tesla, although I can connect it to my phone and play those things through my phone. Power to entertain, electronic panoramic roof, sunroof. Now, I've seen some videos of this. This sunroof goes all the way back, which is pretty exciting. 8-speaker Edirect sound system, 12.8-inch intelligent rotating touchscreen display. That's helpful. The rotating touchscreen would be great. It's one thing I do think that Tesla could have done better was the touchscreen. It just needs to orientate itself a little bit more towards the driver, I think, just to make it, just for seeing things a bit easier. That's just my opinion. Bluetooth, phone, all the standard stuff. And so that's it. And of course, you can order direct from the website. And then we can go down further into more of the specs. Domestic 3-pin plug, AC adapter. We've got a 3-pin 220-volt charging system here in Australia. AC charging port Type 2, DC charging port CCS Type 2, a VTOL motor power supply function. I don't know what that means. 3-phase charging capability. That's excellent. So that means they can probably go up to 22 kilowatts in your home charger. 220-volt emergency charging cable. It's sort of repeating themselves there somewhat, but nevertheless. Sunroof, one-touch open-close tailgate. That's good. Roof rails. That's helpful. So it's got some good features, guys. It's got some good features for the price. So let's just scroll through a bit more. Infotainment, look, it's all standard things there. Safety, right? They're really pushing their safety rating. I'll have to do some research and see where they sit on the safety ratings here in Australia. That's its length, so it's over 4 metres. Overall width is 1875. Height is 1615. Wheel track, rear, wheelhouse space, 2720. So it's reasonable turning circle by the looks of it. The motor type is a permanent magnet, synchronous motor, drivetrain, front wheel drive. That's my Model 3's rear, so that's interesting. Its powertrain is 150 kilowatts. The maximum torque is 310. Acceleration 0 to 100, 7.3. Do you know what? Honestly, that's fine. That's fine. The average person doesn't need to take off, 0 to 3 seconds, 0 to 100 in 3 seconds. It's A, it's unsafe, and B, it just wastes power that you don't want to waste. So 7.3 seconds is fine. Okay, so this is what I was really looking for. It's range. It's a real-world WLTP is 320. NEDC is 400. Its extended range variant, as you can see, is 420. So as you can see from that front page, it doesn't say that. It said 480 on the front page. Here it doesn't say that. So you do need to read through the fine print. Now, blade battery is very exciting, I think. LFP technology, blade technology. If you've watched any of Sandy Munro's stuff or any of the other YouTubers on BYD blade batteries, go and have a look at that. The limiting factor has a fantastic video on that as well. Go and have a look on his website. On his YouTube channel. McPherson struts, pretty standard. Rear suspension, multi-link. Disc front, rear. And that's about it by the looks of it. And then, of course, we can go and get the brochure. The brochure probably is not much different. Probably just gives me more specs. Of course, it's purchased here in Australia through evdirect.com.au. So I think it's very exciting that it is now here in Australia, and so it's excellent. This just tells us a little bit about evDirect. evDirect is the official distributor of BYD in Australia, and BYD is one of the largest EV companies in the world. Now, I believe that Tesla Tom, a live stream with the director of evDirect on the 24th, I believe, Australia time, 24th of February. I suggest you go and look up Tesla Tom and go and have a look at that video. If I get time, I'll do a little look at it as well. So let's go back to here. Now, this was Tesla Tom's channel. I do support Tesla Tom.
Hey everyone, you're with Tesla Tom. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. We are at the opening of the brand new BYD showroom here in Sydney. We're just standing outside waiting to get in. Cannot wait. It's going to be a great night.
This is the quick interview with Luke Todd, the CEO of Edirect. He will have a full interview with him on the 24th of February. I'll give you a quick listen.
We've got Luke Todd here, who is the CEO of BYD in Australia. Hey Luke, thanks for joining us.
Hey, Tesla Tom, nice to be here.
Yeah.
Really appreciate having me.
Yeah, congratulations on the launch of the Atto 3 in Australia.
Thank you. So tonight we launched the Atto 3 on the Australian market. Really exciting moment. We've been building up to this for some time. We can finally announce pricing. So go to evDirect.com.au and see the pricing. Vehicles are now open for pre-ordering for delivery in July this year.
Excellent. And how many cars do you estimate to be able to deliver this year?
So we can build 1,500 cars every month. So depending on the desire of the Australian public, we can deliver up to around 8,000 to 9,000 this calendar year, and then 15,000 to 17,000 every year thereafter.
Okay.
That's every model as well. So as we build up to 4 or 5 models, we're talking 45 to 50,000 cars.
That's fantastic. I mean, considering Tesla brought 12,000 cars last year, you guys will be up there, won't you?
We're fighting for it. We really commend Tesla on the work that they've done, and I think they welcome some competition as well. So we're not here to really compete. What we're here to do is to transition more people into electric cars. There's plenty of room for us. There's plenty of room for more competitors. Australia needs more electric cars. We're 100%. Behind the rest of the world. So hopefully we're doing our small part.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Luke, for your time. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you.
So again, head off to Tesla Tom's page for that and watch the rest of it. I've just given you a bit of a sneak peek. And so, yeah, go back to that and have a bit of a look at Tesla Tom's channel. Well worthwhile. And Tesla Tom does a live stream Thursday nights, generally on the Thursday night here, Australia time. As I said before, I love Tesla, but as Todd there from evDirect said, there's plenty of room. And from my perspective, none of these EV makers need to even be concerned about one another. Different people from different market segments will purchase a vehicle based upon their needs. So I love that, and I really do appreciate all the work that people like Tesla Tom and Tesla Daily and all of the rest of them put in to giving us information concerning Tesla and the electric car industry as a whole. I just think it's fantastic. So just a quick one today. BYD's here. I'm going to go down and have a look at the BYD store probably in the next few weeks, maybe on the weekend. It depends on how we go. And I'll put that up as well when I get down there and have a look. Well, until next time, happy charging, and I'll see you again soon.